everybody. So welcome to my channel. And here is where we talk about um, basically any and everything. We talk about life's topics. We basically like any type of scenario. It doesn't matter what the scenario is. We talk about it, and I just give my opinion and my advice. I'm not a I'm not a therapist or anything of that nature, but um, I've been through different situations in life, and so I value my advice, and I hope that you guys will as well. Um, and so yeah, basically that's pretty much sums up what um, my channel is all about. So, what we do, we're going to read a scenario, and I give my advice on it. Different people mail in certain situations, different topics that I see as I'm out. Just anything that I come across that seems worthy of conversation. We could talk about it. So, um, the topic or the scenario that I want to give my opinion and my advice on is, and we could talk about grown people's situations, kids' situations, because I do have a daughter and I was a kid once, so I feel like I have information on that as well. So, the topic for today, which is going to be the first topic that we discuss, is a little girl out in Wyoming. She wrote me and she said, um, you know, growing up, I always had self confidence. I always thought that I was an amazing person, but at school, I find myself constantly struggling with self esteem issues because of the kids and because of, different things that they say that are hurtful. And so, how do I deal with this situation? And so, that's basically what she wrote me and said. So, that's the topic that we're going to tackle. The topic is how to keep yourself, I guess, what's the word? Self confident when you have people around you that are trying to tear you down and trying to be negative. So, and basically, how do you not fall into their trap for what they're trying to do? Make you feel sad about yourself or make you feel less confident or anything like that. So, my advice, of course, I feel like everybody is picked on, and the reason I picked this topic is because I know school is in, and I know pretty much there's always bullies. There's always so many things going on at school that some parents don't even know about, and so that's why I picked this topic for any kid or any person that's really dealing with someone trying to be negative to them or trying to, bully them or anything like that, or just basically how to not let it affect your self confidence. So, my opinion, again, I'm not a therapist, but my opinion or my advice is number one, most of the time, kids that are mean, or even adults, anyone for that matter, that's mean and that is putting out negative energy to you, or, that's a lot of times it's because that's what's on the inside of them. And you find a lot of the people that are out here bullying, that are out here slandering other people's name, it's, basically because of the pain that they're feeling inside. They might feel worthless. Sometimes they might have situations going on at home that you don't know about. And they could be basically going through a lot, and their way of expressing the pain that they feel inside is by being mean to others. If you feel hurt on the inside, a lot of times you want to push that hurt out on others. Because you don't know how to deal with the pain. So when you're at school or when you're wherever and there's a person who's constantly being mean to you, constantly trying to tear you down, it's not because, a lot of times, and it's not because they truly feel like you're ugly, they truly feel like you're stupid, they truly feel like you're nothing. It's not because of that. A lot of times it's because that's possibly how they feel on the inside, and their way of, I don't know, getting it off their chest is by putting it on you. So you have to be careful of listening to negativity. Everybody has a right to an opinion. Everybody has the right to say what they want to say. But when someone says something negative to you, or when someone says something hurtful, you have to think about it first. Take a second and think about what they're saying. If they're calling you ugly, or if they're saying you stink or whatever, you have to think about it. Do you feel ugly? Do you feel like you stink? Or do you feel these before they said it? Did you feel this way? And a lot of times the answer is no. And if the answer isn't no, then you have to look inside of yourself and find the great things within yourself. Because everyone in the world, no matter who you are, has something positive, has something amazing about them. You find some of the most creative people in the world are people that searched far and deep within themselves to see what they can add value to the world. So that's my suggestion to you. Don't let bullies' negative energy, their slander, become who you are. Those are just words. There's no truth to it. Of course, you have to be strong, because it does hurt when people say negative things to you. But just always remember that you're an amazing person, and that nothing another person says negative about you really has true effect to you. Because at the end of the day, you are as amazing as you feel. You are as amazing as you think you are. And other people's negative comments cannot control your destiny. They cannot control where you go in life. They can say whatever negative stuff they want to say. What you should do is take that energy and turn it into a positive. If someone says you can't do it, use that negative energy to prove to them that you can. So that's my advice. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, show me some love and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.